Hey everybody, welcome to the Science of Golf Performance mini-series YouTube show. I'm Bobby, I'm a physical therapist, and I'm about to give you one of our top secrets for fixing your low back pain before it happens, or if you're having some low back pain when you golf, one of the things that you're going to want to fix before you head back out onto the course so that you don't come back with a back spasm, your back giving out, anything bad like that. So you might have seen our home assessment. Maybe you've taken the home assessment. Maybe you don't know what the home assessment means, but I'm going to show you probably the most important home assessment movement to determine if you're causing injury to your low back when you're playing golf. So I got Tyler here. Tyler is very strong. He's mostly flexible, but we're going to look at his hip internal rotation. Now this is key. Tyler is a left-handed golfer. The most important thing for him is his right hip. This is his lead hip internal rotation. Now, Tyler's experiencing a little bit of back pain because he's been playing a lot more golf than he's used to lately, which is none previously. So we're going to first assess his left hip internal rotation. That's going to be his trail side. It's not as important as his lead side, but I want to have something to compare it to. So first I'm going to ask Tyler to sit up tall. I'm going to have him keep his knee perfectly still and try to slide that left foot out as far as he can go. For most of y'all watching at home, this is the important side. If you're right-handed, this is your lead side. Now, Tyler, give me a thumbs up if that felt good.
Yeah.
We got a medium thumb. So the rotation looks pretty decent, okay? It wasn't 10 degrees, it wasn't 15. What about 45-ish degrees? We're looking for an easy 45 degrees of rotation in this test. Watch yourself in a mirror. Don't kid yourself. We've seen a lot of people think they've got 60 and they've got about 10. Now, Tyler, I'm going to have you do it on your lead side, which is this right side. All right, give me a thumbs up if that felt great. That's a big old thumbs down. So you can see him grimace a little bit. There might be a little pinching in your hip when you do this. It might feel dead stuck. I'm going to show you the number one muscle that you're going to want to work on before you go play this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whenever you're playing. All right. So I'm going to have Tyler scoot a little bit in front because me as a good physical therapist, I want him to make sure he's working on the right muscle. So Tyler, scoot up a little bit on that chair. All right. We're going to get friendly here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a muscle called the TFL. Okay. It's going to be right off of the hip bone. It's going to be right inside the front pocket. Tyler's already ready for what happens next. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure. And he's going to smile. Now, the thing I want Tyler to do is he's got a handy lacrosse ball right there. Perfect. This is the perfect tool to do this. Now, if you find the lacrosse ball is a little painful, you can also use a tennis ball. Don't waste your time with a foam roller. I'm pressing with my thumb on this muscle, so it's about that big. Right? Foam roller is about that big. Not going to work for you. So Tyler, I'm going to press on that muscle gently this time. You feel that muscle?
Yeah.
I want you to grab that lacrosse ball. I want you to put it right where my thumb is. There we go. The next part, I'm going to show you how to maybe work on this at home with this lacrosse ball or maybe a tennis ball. Okay, so we're back with Coach Tyler, and he's now laying on the ground with that lacrosse ball. He tried to keep it in the exact same place where I was poking to make sure that he's hitting the right muscle. We're going to try to work on that ourselves to see if we can get that hip internal rotation on his lead side to improve. So Tyler, I'm going to have you lay on your side with that lacrosse ball stuck in your hip. All right, so Tyler already went into a good position because he's done this a couple times already. Great job, Tyler. Notice how he's laying on his side. Notice how he's going to bend his bottom knee where that lacrosse ball is. What I always want you to do is check that you're on the right spot. Notice Tyler is bringing his foot up in the air towards his other leg. This is going to rotate the leg, and he's going to smile real big because as he rotates, it's going to push that muscle into the lacrosse ball or the tennis ball. This is going to feel even better. This is our pin and stretch technique. This is going to guarantee that Tyler is on the right muscle and he's not on something else that's tender. That's going to be a waste of his time and is not going to increase his hip internal rotation on that lead side. Hopefully I've been talking for about 30 seconds, which is the ideal time to do this movement. I'm going to give Tyler a break so that he can catch his breath. What we're going to do is actually go back and retest to make sure that we improve that hip internal rotation before he goes out and plays this afternoon. All right, so we just finished lacrosse ball to the TFL, and Tyler was smiling the whole time. We're going to make sure that this was beneficial for him, and we're going to double check his lead side hip internal rotation. Still a little bit rough. It's not quite 45 degrees like we'd like to see, but it's certainly not the 10 degrees that we started with. Give me a thumbs up if that felt a little bit better, Tyler. Perfect. So it definitely felt a little bit better. I definitely recommend to Tyler, hey, you're about to go play 9 holes. Let's make sure that we hit that lovely TFL afterwards as well. hopefully you found this helpful. This has been one of the most important things that we give to golfers is improving your lead side hip internal rotation. This is just one way to do it. We've got tons of other ways that'll help you get to that 45 degrees so you can play the best golf of your life and without back pain. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at Par for Success. Otherwise, like it, share it with your friends that are struggling after tee shots. They can't pick up the tee because they're swinging too much through their backs. See you next time.